Back in December, the Florida Panthers were playing like crap. Remember that? Habs fans were going crazy, dreaming about the possibility of having not one, but two beautiful picks in the top 10 of this year's draft. But to make a long story short, that didn't quite turn out the way we wanted it to, now didn't it? Thank you Boston, thank you Toronto, thank you Carolina, 3 teams that I honestly hate more than goat. But anyway, now that this year is over, we can finally move on, and we no longer have to dream about Florida's first rounder anymore. Instead, let me introduce you to our next target. I'm talking about the Calgary Flames. Yes, the Canadians are actually the proud owners of Calgary's first rounder that they received in the Monahan trade. Check it out. And Calgary is a team right now that I don't know what direction they're headed in over the next couple of seasons. You know what I mean? They lost Tkachuk, they lost Gaudreau, Monahan is a Hab, Huberdeau's numbers were as rough as a cow's tongue during last season. Should I zoom in on these numbers? Yeah, whatever, let's do it. Because it was pretty bad. Huberdeau has been over a point per game player since like 2017. And then all of a sudden his production just gets cut in half last season. So he's having a bit of a rough time. There's obviously been some trade requests in Calgary. I mean, we've been listening to them all summer long. And it's just an ugly situation over there right now. And as sickening as it might sound, it kind of makes me happy. But only because the Habs do own their first round pick. Now the big problem is, there's way too many stipulations on which pick the Canadians are actually going to get. So feast your eyes on the flow chart. We got a lot of flow going on right here. This one was created by Andrew Zadarnowski, Habs Eyes on the Prize, and 514 shirts. That's a lot of shirts, and ironically, there's about 514 different ways this deal can go. If Calgary's first rounder next season is between 20th and 32nd overall, the Canadians are actually going to get to make a decision on if they want to use it themselves or continue gambling. And I got a feeling like Kent Hughes is just going to roll the dice on this one. I really do. And if he does, we're going to watch this pick go to year 2025. And this is where we're at a bit of a crossroads, okay? There's 100 different possibilities. Oh my god, I'm getting vertigo just looking at it. But I'm pretty sure the best outcome it can possibly be is a first overall pick in 2026, which is probably as likely as Armia scoring 60 goals this season. But in all likelihood, it's going to be a middle of the pack selection, which could also turn out to be pretty big. So it's definitely something to keep your eye on. See what I did there? Because there's a million different ways this deal can go down. And who knows, maybe, just maybe, next year's draft starts looking pretty deep and Kent Hughes has his sights on a guy that could possibly be available late in the first round. And he does take Calgary's pick in 2024. If it's available, of course. We're just going to have to wait and see. But this is my new baby, okay? This is my new shiny toy. I'd really like to see the Habs maximize their return from this deal. And now that they've got Monahan signed up again as well, I've got this dream that if he can stay in one piece, you know, and doesn't fall apart like a Dollarama Lego set, maybe he can be flipped at the upcoming trade deadline as well to a contending team. I know it already sounds a lot like the same dream that I had last season, which kind of turned into a nightmare, but maybe 2024 is going to be different. So you can go ahead and let me know your thoughts on all of this down in the comment section. Don't forget to take a big bite out of the like button on the way out of here. And hey, see you next time.